After taking the first 3 games against Seattle earlier in the week, the Tigers took to the field Thursday for a little afternoon baseball. Looking to complete the 4-game sweep of the Mariners. On the hill for the Tigers Thursday afternoon would be Daniel Norris. And you couldn't have asked for a better afternoon for baseball. Tigers going for the sweep. Detroit would open up the scoring. Bottom of the second, there's a runner on second for Justin Upton, and he smokes this offering into center field and into the triangle and up against the wall. Nick Castellanos will cruise on home. It's an RBI double, and the Tigers are up 1-0. Next batter is Steven Moya, and stay hot. This ball is smoked to right center field and up against the wall. Jay Up will score, and it's back-to-back doubles as the Tigers increase their lead to 2-0. Top of the 4th, and Seattle would cut into the lead when Nelson Cruz crushes one deep into the Detroit afternoon. It's a solo shot, and Seattle is back within 1. Bottom half of the inning, and Detroit responds with a runner aboard. James McCann enters the launching pad. See you later. It's a 2-run Jimmy Jack, and Detroit is now up 4-1. Top of the 6th, it's a 4-3 lead for Detroit until Nelson Cruz does it again. It's his second big fly of the afternoon, this time off of Bruce Rondon, and this game is now tied at 4. We would head to extra innings. Nothing like a little free baseball. Bottom of the 10th, bases loaded when Steve Cishak uncorks the wild pitch. Cameron Maben will race on home and score, and you can walk it off. The Tigers win on a wild pitch to complete the 4-game sweep of the Mariners by the score of 5-4. Prior to Thursday's ball game, MLB.com is reporting that the Tigers and first-round pick Matt Manning have agreed to contract terms. Manning, the 9th overall pick, has reportedly inked a $3.5 million contract, choosing to sign with the Tigers over signing with Loyola Marymount on a basketball scholarship. The 18-year-old right-handed pitcher out of Sheldon High School in Elk Grove, California, was the 6th pitcher taken in the 2016 MLB draft. At 6'6", Manning's fastball usually sits around mid to upper 90s and sports a plus curveball. Manning was 2-1 with a 1.91 ERA this season for Sheldon High School. MLB's John Heyman was the first to report the deal. Thursday evening, the NBA held its 2016 Players Draft, and there were some familiar names that came off the board early. Michigan State senior Denzel Valentine was drafted 14th overall by the Chicago Bulls. Valentine averaged just over 19 points a game last season for Sparty and was named Big Ten Player of the Year. There have been some concerns about Valentine's knees coming into the draft, but over the course of his career, Valentine missed just a handful of basketball games. He's expected to come in and compete in Chicago right away for the Bulls. With the 20th overall pick, the Indiana Pacers selected Karis LeVert out of the University of Michigan. LeVert was later traded to the New Jersey Nets as part of a draft night deal. LeVert averaged just over 16 points a game for the Maize and Blue. Denzel Valentine spoke about how excited he was to join the Chicago Bulls.
I was getting nervous there, just, pick after pick, and you're just kind of sitting there wondering. And, I'm just so glad I'm going to the Bulls, and I'm going to give them my all, and I'm just glad to get this process going.
With the 18th overall pick, the Detroit Pistons selecting 7-foot forward Henry Ellenson out of Marquette. Ellenson fills a need in the front court for the Pistons as they provide size and versatility to the team. Ellenson averaged 17 points and close to 10 rebounds a game last season. On draft night, the newest Piston was excited to join his new team.
This means a lot to me and my family. This is something they know I've worked hard for, and I wouldn't be here without their support. And family is the most important thing to me in my life, and so it's great that I can share this with them.